Today we're going to talk about Wet Bench Robot-move-Teach and Robot Move Speed Setup. According to this figure, you can see that this is a wafer holder, as we talked about last time, and this is the wafer. And this is the inner tank, and this is the wafer holder. The robot will put down the wafer to the wafer holder of inner tank. This is the put wafer speed. Wafer put down. At this period, the robot increasing down speed to save time to increase throughput, and until the middle period, and this period decrease the down speed. Finally, the wafer approaching to the wafer holder of the inner tank. The speed of the robot become very slowly down speed. Then to the stop position to stop, to put the wafer on the wafer holder. And the speed, you can see if the robot want to use the robot holder to get the wafer out of the inner tank. At first, robot with a very slow speed to up at first in this period. Then robot going to increase up speed to save time for throughput. Then the final stage, robot decrease the up speed until robot stop. This is a robot move set. Although we can set it all very slow speed to avoid something accident happened, but for the throughput issue, must increase the speed at more safety period. And about the chemical tank, the robot take out the wafer up to the top position. The robot not hurry to move to next. This is the next tank. Not hurry, because robot got the wafer out and stop for a while to let the chemical liquid drop back to tank. As drop completely as it can. For it, so the robot took the wafer out and to the top position. Stays for a while to let the chemical on the surface of the wafer drop back to the tank. At the meantime, the isolate door open. The isolate door supposed here to isolate these two tanks, because this is a different tank, so isolate it by a door to isolate the different environment of the tanks. And the isolate door open, go down, and go down to the sensor, door open sensor, sensor it, and the door sensor completely, and tell the computer to let the robot go through the door space to the next tank. And this is the wafer touch point detail figure. We talked about the touch point last time. This is the wafer, this is the holder, and you can see that the holder, here is the very slowly angle to let the wafer to touch and stop. This is a touch and stop point. So this is the touch point between the wafer holder and the wafer. And the other side to view the wafer holder. This is the wafer number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, or we can call it slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, slot 4, slot 5. And it isolates by the wafer gripper. This is the gripper. The wafers isolate by the gripper on the wafer holder. And if the gripper got corrosion or any other force impact damage, will cause the wafer to touch and cause the lower issue. According experience, this wafer holder made by quartz material is a very strong to anti the chemical corrosion and high temperature effect. But several years later, a long time, the quartz corrosion you cannot see by your eye, and the corrosion will cause the wafer touch lower. So the quartz holder have a lifetime, of course a lifetime according to your process and chemical. And we talk about the Wet Bench Robot-Teach. The Robot-Teach of the Wet Bench is very difficult because a little shift of the teach, the whole bench, even including one's 4 lots, and 4 lots equal to 100 wafers can be affected due to incorrect Robot-Teach. And we cannot use hand, power off and use hand to teach a robot just a single wafer small Robot-Teach. It's a very big robot, and we usually use the teach pendant, or we call it teach remote control, to teach a robot, but just not so very correctly. So, as my experience, the optical teach position is the most advanced. We put the optical react device here. Optical teach react device at the most main important position. Then use the optical source to use the laser beam, and use the laser beam to see the difficulty, and use the laser to adjust the robot position incorrect with high accuracy. So it is a optical teach position device. According to this optical teach device, we can teach the robot very quickly and with high accuracy. Okay, let's all see you next time.